Pancreatic cancer is considered one of the most dangerous and hardest to diagnose cancers today. With the nickname silent killer, this disease often does not present clear symptoms until it has advanced to later stages. Therefore, recognizing the earliest signs, even the smallest ones, can play a crucial role in timely diagnosis and treatment. The pancreas is a small organ located deep in the abdomen, responsible for two important functions: producing insulin to regulate blood sugar levels and secreting digestive enzymes. When the pancreas encounters problems, it not only affects the digestive system, but also causes metabolic disorders throughout the body. Changes that seem normal, like unexplained weight loss, feeling full quickly, or persistent fatigue, may be warning signs that the body is trying to signal you. The 7 early signs of pancreatic cancer include unexplained weight loss, persistent dull abdominal pain, jaundice, yellowing of the skin or eyes, chronic diarrhea, symptoms resembling diabetes, feeling full or bloated after eating little, and prolonged fatigue. While these symptoms are not unique to pancreatic cancer, if they occur simultaneously or persist without a clear cause, you should be vigilant and consult a doctor for thorough examination. Understanding these signs will help you become more proactive in taking care of your health, especially when you or a loved one is in the 40 to 60 age group, an age range where the risk of pancreatic cancer increases. Additionally, factors such as smoking, obesity, a diet high in refined sugar and starch, and alcohol consumption are contributing factors that increase the risk of this disease. By listening to your body, recognizing early signs, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle, you will have an effective shield to protect yourself from this dangerous disease. Don't wait until it's too late. Let's explore each sign in detail below to protect yourself and your loved ones. 7 early signs of pancreatic cancer you should never ignore. Pancreatic cancer is one of the deadliest cancers, with a low 5-year survival rate compared to other types of cancer. The concerning fact is that this disease usually progresses quietly, without showing clear symptoms until it reaches later stages. Therefore, early detection of signs can significantly improve treatment outcomes and prognosis. Here are 7 early signs that may signal pancreatic cancer, which you and your loved ones should never ignore. 1. Sudden, unexplained weight loss. Cause: the pancreas plays a critical role in digestion and blood sugar regulation. When cancer develops in the pancreas, it can disrupt digestive function and cause hormonal imbalances, leading to poor nutrient absorption, loss of appetite, and metabolic disturbances, resulting in sudden weight loss. Warning signs: weight loss of 5% of body weight within 6 months without a clear reason. Loss of appetite, early satiety, and noticeable digestive issues, often accompanied by fatigue and weakness. Real example: a 63-year-old patient had no changes to his diet or exercise routine, but lost 6 kilograms in just 2 months. Initially, he thought it was due to aging or poor digestion. However, after seeking medical advice, he was diagnosed with stage 2 pancreatic cancer. 2. Persistent dull abdominal pain, radiating to the shoulders or back. Cause: pancreatic cancer can compress or invade surrounding nerves, especially when the tumor grows in the body or tail of the pancreas. The pain is usually dull, persistent, and worsens after eating due to increased pressure in the abdomen. Common pain locations: upper abdomen or around the navel. Radiating to the back, between the shoulder blades. May radiate to the left shoulder due to diaphragm nerve compression. Real example: a 70-year-old man described a dull pain from his lower abdomen radiating to his back, especially after meals. He initially thought it was a stomach issue, but after a normal endoscopy, a CT scan revealed a pancreatic tumor. 3. Jaundice. Yellowing of the skin or eyes. Cause: when pancreatic cancer develops in the head of the pancreas, it can compress the bile duct, preventing bile from flowing from the liver into the small intestine, causing bilirubin buildup in the blood. This leads to jaundice, yellowing of the skin and eyes, dark urine, and pale stools. Signs to look out for: yellowing of the whites of the eyes before the skin turns yellow, dark urine like concentrated tea, dry, itchy skin due to bile salt buildup under the skin, pale or gray stools due to lack of bile to digest fats. Real example: a 68-year-old woman noticed her eyes turned yellow and her urine became unusually dark despite drinking plenty of water. Initial tests suspected hepatitis, but liver function tests were normal. An ultrasound revealed a pancreatic tumor compressing the bile duct. 4. Chronic diarrhea. Cause. The pancreas produces digestive enzymes that help break down fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. When pancreatic function is impaired, especially due to a tumor, the ability to digest fats is significantly reduced, leading to fatty stools, steatorrhea. Signs to look out for. Frequent diarrhea with no clear cause, 3 to 4 times a day. Yellow or gray stools that float and have a foul odor. Often accompanied by weight loss and bloating after consuming fatty foods. Real example. A 65-year-old man had persistent diarrhea for several months, 3 to 4 times a day. Initially, he attributed it to digestive issues related to aging. However, after an endoscopy and specialized tests, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer affecting the exocrine function. New onset or uncontrolled diabetes. Cause. The pancreas contains beta cells that produce insulin. When a tumor develops in the pancreas, these cells are damaged, leading to reduced insulin production or impaired blood sugar control. This results in type 2 diabetes, even in individuals without previous risk factors. Warning signs. Onset of diabetes after age 50 with no family history. Elevated blood sugar levels despite medication. Accompanied by weight loss, fatigue, diarrhea, or jaundice. Real example. A 60-year-old man was suddenly diagnosed with diabetes, despite being previously healthy and having a normal BMI. After 3 months of treatment, his blood sugar remained unstable, and further investigation revealed pancreatic cancer at the tail of the pancreas. Feeling full quickly after eating, only a small amount. Causes. A pancreatic tumor may increase pressure on the stomach and small intestine, reducing their capacity to hold food. Additionally, if the pancreas functions poorly, digestion may be delayed, leading to bloating and gas, even after eating just a few spoonfuls of rice. Symptoms to watch for. Unusual fullness after eating just a small portion, bloating, nausea, and possibly frequent burping. Persistent abdominal discomfort, especially after consuming greasy or fatty foods. A 66-year-old woman reported that she loses appetite after a few bites over a 2-month period. Her condition worsened and she lost 5 kilograms. An initial ultrasound showed no abnormality, but an MRI scan later revealed a 3-centimeter tumor in the body of her pancreas. Persistent fatigue without clear cause. Causes. Fatigue is a common symptom of many illnesses, but in pancreatic cancer, it tends to be chronic, lingering, and unrelieved by rest. It may stem from metabolic disorders, poor nutrient absorption, or the cancer itself consuming the body's energy. Symptoms to watch for. Feeling exhausted throughout the day despite adequate sleep. Loss of interest in regular activities. Possible difficulty concentrating or memory issues. A 67-year-old man who used to be active and loved gardening suddenly felt weighed down and rested all day without relief. After a full medical checkup and cancer screening, doctors diagnosed him with early-stage pancreatic cancer. Listen to your body. Early detection is key. Pancreatic cancer is dangerous, but if detected early, its prognosis can significantly improve. Listening to your body and paying attention to even the slightest changes may be life-saving. If you or someone you know over the age of 50 is experiencing one or more of the above symptoms for more than 2 weeks without improvement, it's important to consult a gastroenterologist or endocrinologist for a thorough evaluation. Don't dismiss these signs as mere age-related issues or consequences of poor diet. Remember, being proactive and informed is one of the strongest forms of prevention. Unique characteristics of pancreatic cancer and key risk factors. Pancreatic cancer is one of the most dangerous and difficult to treat forms of cancer. Although it's not the most common cancer, it has a high mortality rate due to its silent progression and late detection. In this article, we'll explore the distinctive features of pancreatic cancer, the risk factors that increase vulnerability, and effective preventive measures. Late detection, high mortality. One prominent feature of pancreatic cancer is its tendency to be diagnosed late. Symptoms typically appear only when the tumor has grown large and caused significant damage, making it hard for patients to recognize the early warning signs. Pancreatic tumors develop silently, with little to no clear symptoms until the disease has advanced. This makes early diagnosis particularly challenging, as the cancer does not cause pain or obvious physical changes in the early stages. Solid tumor, low oxygen, high risk of spread. Another key characteristic of pancreatic cancer is the formation of solid, oxygen-deprived tumors. These tumors are encased in thick, fibrous tissue, making them difficult for the body to eliminate or for treatments to penetrate. The low oxygen environment within the tumor promotes aggressive cell growth and increases the likelihood of metastasis to nearby organs, such as the liver and lungs. This makes treatment more complex and less effective once the disease has progressed. Typically occurs between ages 40 to 60, linked to chronic inflammation and lifestyle. Pancreatic cancer primarily affects individuals over 40, especially those aged 60 and above. This may be related to cumulative chronic inflammation over the years, such as chronic pancreatitis, hepatitis, or other gastrointestinal inflammatory diseases. Lifestyle also plays a significant role in elevating cancer risk. Unhealthy diets, smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, and lack of physical activity can accelerate inflammation and increase vulnerability to pancreatic cancer. Although genetic factors may contribute, environmental influences, especially dietary and lifestyle habits, often have a stronger impact. Major risk factors for pancreatic cancer. Some critical risk factors to be aware of include smoking. Smokers are twice as likely to develop pancreatic cancer. Smoking promotes chronic inflammation and creates a favorable environment for cancer cells. Diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes, is linked to pancreatic cancer. Insulin resistance, a hallmark of diabetes, may stimulate cancer cell growth in the pancreas. Obesity. Excess weight contributes to chronic inflammation and insulin resistance, both of which are risk factors for pancreatic cancer. Refined carbohydrates. Processed foods high in refined carbs, like white bread, sweets, and fast food, can increase blood sugar and systemic inflammation. Alcohol. Heavy alcohol use can damage the pancreas and increase the risk of pancreatic diseases, including cancer. Vitamin D, enhancing immunity and suppressing cancer cells. Vitamin D may play a supportive role in preventing pancreatic cancer. Research shows it enhances immunity, helps fight cancer cells, and may even shrink pancreatic tumors. Vitamin D can inhibit cancer cell growth, regulate immune function, and reduce inflammation in the body. Maintaining optimal vitamin D levels may significantly lower the risk of developing pancreatic cancer. Experts recommend keeping blood vitamin D levels between 30 to 40 nanograms per milliliters to support overall health and cancer prevention. You can get vitamin D from sunlight, foods like salmon, eggs, and dairy, or from supplements. Pancreatic cancer is a dangerous disease with a high mortality rate. But by understanding the risk factors and adopting a healthier lifestyle, you can lower your chances of developing it. A nutritious diet, regular physical activity, avoiding smoking, and ensuring adequate vitamin D intake can all contribute to effective prevention and even support treatment. Natural, effective, and easy-to-apply solutions for preventing pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic cancer is one of the deadliest types of cancer today. Due to its silent progression and difficulty in early detection, prevention plays a crucial role. Fortunately, scientific research has shown that certain lifestyle habits, dietary choices, and natural remedies can effectively reduce the risk of developing pancreatic cancer. Below are some key strategies you should know about and apply early on. Intermittent and prolonged fasting, starving cancer cells. One of the modern preventive strategies attracting scientists' attention is intermittent fasting and controlled prolonged fasting. When done correctly, fasting not only shifts the body into fat-burning mode, but also activates the process of autophagy, a natural cellular repair mechanism. This process helps remove damaged cells, precancerous cells, and slows the growth of malignant ones. Fasting also helps to lower blood sugar and insulin levels, both closely linked to pancreatic cancer development. Reduce inflammation, creating an environment where cancer cells struggle to grow. A simple plan to try: 16-hour fasting with an 8-hour eating window, or 24-hour fasting once a week, depending on your health condition and with guidance from a healthcare provider. Anti-inflammatory diet. Cut down sugar and refined carbs. Embrace nutrient-dense foods. A healthy diet is a powerful shield against cancer. Reducing sugar and refined carbohydrates is key. Why? Cancer cells primarily feed on glucose, sugar. Consuming excess sugar unintentionally feeds potential cancer cells. Instead, prioritize anti-inflammatory foods, fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, olive oil, avocado, turmeric, and ginger. Fiber-rich vegetables, especially cruciferous ones like broccoli, kale, and spinach, which help detoxify the body and support liver and pancreatic health. Avoid processed foods, sugary drinks, and industrial sweets, as they promote inflammation, obesity, and diabetes, all of which are risk factors for pancreatic cancer. Exercise, quality sleep, and stress reduction. Strengthen the immune system. Overall health isn't just about diet, it also depends on daily lifestyle habits. Stay active. Just 30 minutes of brisk walking daily improves circulation, reduces insulin resistance, and fights inflammation. Get enough sleep, 7 to 8 hours a night. Sleep allows the body to repair and eliminate damaged cells. Manage chronic stress. Long-term stress weakens immunity and promotes inflammation. Try meditation, yoga, or journaling to calm the mind. Herbs and natural compounds that support pancreatic cancer prevention. Some nutrients and compounds from nature have been studied for their antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and blood sugar balancing effects, helping reduce the risk of pancreatic cancer. Cruciferous vegetables includes broccoli, kale, Brussels sprouts. Rich in sulforaphane, a compound shown to destroy cancer cells without harming healthy ones. Green tea contains EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, a powerful antioxidant that helps inhibit cancer cell growth and boosts immune function. Allicin from garlic. Allicin is released when fresh garlic is chopped or crushed, has antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and anti-cancer properties, supporting liver and pancreatic health. Berberine, extracted from plants like golden seal and barberry. Berberine helps stabilize blood sugar, much like the diabetes medication metformin, and has anti-cancer effects and improves insulin sensitivity. Prevention is within reach. Start small, but stay consistent. Preventing pancreatic cancer isn't out of reach. Just start with small, sustainable changes. Eat mindfully, move regularly, sleep well, and use natural herbs to support your body. Think of this as a journey of caring for your body and loving yourself daily. Cancer doesn't always show clear warning signs, but your proactive choices today can save your life tomorrow. On the farm, I always pay close attention to early warning signs so I can act in time. Just yesterday, I noticed large birds circling in the sky. By watching carefully, I discovered a lamb trapped in a bush. Because I acted quickly, I was able to save it, and its mother safely led it back to the flock. This story isn't just about awareness on the farm, it's also an important lesson for our health. Just as small signs can save a life in nature, noticing unusual symptoms in our bodies can help us catch health problems before they become serious. When your body sends strange signals, it's trying to tell you something might be wrong. Don't ignore even the smallest symptoms. That said, it's important not to panic. Symptoms can be caused by simple things like diet changes, stress, or lack of sleep. Start by adjusting your lifestyle sensibly. Improve your diet, exercise more, get enough sleep, and reduce stress. These changes not only help you stay healthier, but also make it easier to recognize early signs when something is off. If symptoms persist or become more severe, don't hesitate to seek medical advice. Regular checkups and thorough evaluations will give you accurate diagnoses and timely treatments. Always remember, your health is your most valuable asset.